Welcome back everyone to the channel. You are looking at what I just got done chopping up. I am not going to do a huge batch. I want to try it and make sure that I like it first. I discussed this when I did my pepper haul. Simple Living Alaska. I'm not sure if I told you the channel. She is doing an open kettling recipe that will keep the peppers crisp. You chop them 1/4 inch. There's all different types in here. There's pepperoncinis, there's banana peppers, there's some hot, there's some green peppers. If they were too big, I just cut them like that. Thoroughly washed, they're all done. I have 8 jars over here that are washed. Don't mind all the pickings. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with seeing how many jars I get out of it, see if I like the process and if I like it. Before I get to this bucket that we've only took a little bit out of, this was some extra, some of the hots are going down my throat. This is what was left in my water bath canner over there that I had completely full. You'll see that video too. I figure let me use those and then see how I like this process. So I have a pot out over here to start the brine, and I have to cough. Hot peppers are getting to me. And I just got done doing these. Sorry I didn't bring you along. I did some pepperoncinis and banana peppers, 4 jars, just separately. So here I'm going to use my cast iron pot. She says it's 2 parts vinegar to 1 part water. So let's go with that. I will try to make sure I remember this in my head. I have it in my notepad, I think, but she doesn't have a written recipe for it, so you got to pay close attention. So I have a feeling that I may not have enough brine, so I'm going to see if I can try to double it. Let me just see. So 2 parts vinegar. Which would be 2 cups. 1 cup of water. Yeah, I'm going to definitely increase this. Let me see. Let me think here a second. So 2 cups of vinegar. I'm going to go with, so it's 2 cups. See this? I'm already like, oy. So she says it's 2 parts vinegar to 1 part water. Okay, let me just do it this way. If not, I'll throw myself all off. I'm not trying to screw up a recipe after it took me a while to get them all cut. Okay, so we have 1 cup of water. And I think I'm going to go in with 2 more cups of vinegar, white distilled vinegar. Because I don't want to run out of brine like she did. Okay, and then another cup of water. Okay, 1 cup of water. Then, what she does, she puts a tablespoon of coriander seeds inside the brine. So let me get a tablespoon. I might use 2 tablespoons. Let's see here. Wish me luck. I'm bringing these along. Let's hope nothing happens to my phone. And let's hope this actually works out. Because, I don't like to waste food. Where's my measuring spoons at? Here we go. I think I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon of coriander is in there. Tablespoon of salt. And I'm pretty sure it was 4 cups of sugar. Because this is like pickled. It's also peppercorns. Tablespoon of peppercorns. I will see how the sugar is since I just upped it. So 4 cups of sugar. I'm going to start off with 4 cups of sugar and I'm just going to increase it. So let me get a measuring cup and do, is this a 1 cupper? Yep, 1 cup. Okay. I'm going to try to bring this over here so that y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't have the burner on yet. I keep my sugar full. This is how much sugar I've went through. This holds about 15 pounds of sugar. It's 1. And when it's full, it's heavy. 2. 3. 4. 5. I have more sugar, no worries. I'm going to go with 7 cups since I'm doubling it. And then, because she did 4 cups and she also had to double it. Okay. Now, in each jar, we have to put a clove of garlic, pack the peppers, pack them tight, don't pack them too tight, she said. It's a clove of garlic and some dill. She said that the dill can be pretty strong, so I might opt out on the dill. We'll see. I think I do have a little bit growing out there. So that's pretty much it. Let me think for the seasoning that she put in there. So we're going to get this brine on. Because remember, it's going to be hot jars. I am going to use a hot teapot to pour all over the jars because they were clean. And I'm going to bring a teapot to a boil. I don't know if you ever saw that process. Wise Guide, the channel. He does that all the time too. I see multiple people do it. So I'm going to put the teapot on. I'll show you that process so that you don't have to use your water bath canner. So that's on high as well. The teapot right there. So there's the brine. Now let me get out some garlic. I sometimes will freeze my garlic if it's already the peeled type. So let me peel that. Okay, I have my garlic and now I'm just going to start peeling some. We need a clove for each jar. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And of course, I have to open the other one. A short one garlic. Okay, let's get one more out. I might go out there and just pick a little bit of the dill. Okay, let me peel the garlic to get ready to put it in the jar, so hang tight. Okay, so you can see the brine. I have everything all melted. I peeled the garlic and I also did run outside and get dill. So this is how I'm going to do my jars. So stay with me. Teapot is ready to boil. This I did turn down a little bit. And let me get just a little. So I just want to heat up my lids. So hopefully my phone doesn't break this into a two-parter. I'm trying to hustle. Okay, I'm going to move this brine off for right now because I need my fast burner to get this teapot moving just a little bit faster. Okay, so that's what you're going to hear. You're going to hear the teapot, and I'm going to show you how I'm going to put hot water inside the jars. Okay, I think this is just about ready to whistle away. And then let me show you one-handed. You just want to take the water, go around your rims, the lids, like that. These were clean. I'm just warming them up. I'm going around in a circle on the outer parts, a little bit on the insides, and that's it. That is how that's done. So, let me put the brine back on here, and we're going to start filling some jars. I just want to make sure that this is... I tasted it too, by the way. It's pretty tasty. I'll leave the ingredients down below in the description box. So, now all you have to do is... I wonder if we could do it. Okay, let me shuffle a few things around. Okay, I'm going to move us into here, the dining room table with the brine, so there's just more room. You know what happens when you're processing. There's stuff everywhere. So this is the brine. It's all done. And I'm going to get the jars. I'm going to start with 2 jars because I want to keep them hot. Let me grab the peppers and let's get moving on this and see how this turns out. Okay, here's the peppers. Hopefully you can see everything. I have the rings. So, let me see if I have to move you back a little bit or up a little bit. Okay, that should be good. I'm going to grab my funnel and we're going to start filling. I could probably fill it without. I already had the funnel and I have a ladle. Okay, so what I'm going to do, this jar is hot and I did rewash these. They're just all mixed in. I should have like shook them, but remember to wash your hands still when you do this. Give it a good push, but not enough to break the peppers. If not, you'll have floaters. Okay. I'm just going to go in here, go down some, because this jar is still hot. Give it a push. I feel like I should have, whoops, shaken my peppers a little bit more. Okay. like so. I'm gonna go in with a piece of garlic, like so. I don't want to put too much dill. I'm gonna probably do about that much. Right in there. Shoosh. The brine. Very strong. I'm just gonna ladle the brine right over it. Just go around it. Oops. Try to debubble it. Push your peppers down. You do have to use your fingers here a little bit, my friends. And then we're gonna have to add a little bit more brine. And these will be pickled peppers. That looks pretty high to me. Okay, let me grab something to wipe it off with. On this one, you kind of have to move a little bit fast. So, going to distill vinegar. We are gonna, like, the jar is hot. This is why I'm not bringing all the other jars in until I have these two done. And then I'm gonna burn my fingers for y'all. Put that right on. Some rings. Washed. Put it on tight, she said. And that is what it looks like. So, I'm sure you could turn it upside down. She didn't say that she did that. So, I don't know. Like I said, this is new for me. I want to check something. Okay. It's hot. So I think, yeah, what I might do is maybe flip them upside down. I'm hoping that you guys can see this. The only thing you might not see is the brine. Don't need this. Let me move the peppers over to here. I'm going to put that jar there. I'll have to wipe it very good. And she said they won't taste flavorful for a couple weeks. If I feel like it's not taking, I would just process it, me personally, but I'm going to do this fair and square. Let you know what I think about it. I'm going to put a garlic clove in there. Push it down. I mean, this even has chocolate bell peppers. So it's going to be like sweet, hot, a little bit of everything. Push them tightly. And then I'm going to put some dill after I put the brine in. I just want to make sure that's packed because I don't want that liquid floating up, if you know what I'm talking about. Where you have floaters. Okay. Let's go in with a few little ones. So I'll do a couple with yous, these two, and then I will give you my honest review. If this worked, didn't work. Now we have to go with the brine. So hot jar, hot brine. Basically just pickle on a whole different amount of peppers, debubbling it. Let's see if it needs more brine. My hands are clean, so no worries. That's why I'm moving so fast. And then we're going to wipe this rim off. I'm not worried about the outside right now. I'm worried about where the rim's going to go. The lid and the rings, because you want it to take. Hot bands. Or hot lid, and then a band on tight, like so. And there it is, my friends. So I'm going to keep going, and I guess I'll put you on pause till I get the rest of the jars filled up, and I'll show you how many jars I get. So hang tight. Okay, everyone, hopefully you can see. I brought them out here to rinse the jars off, and this is what they're looking like. This is open kettling. It's where you don't process them in a water bath canner or a pressure canner. Hot jars, hot brine. Why do I feel like the light's off? Hold on. Here we go. And there it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 7, not too bad, but I only wanted to do a little bit so that I don't waste a whole bucket of peppers. But it is gorgeous. It looks really, really good. And now I just have to wait to see if the seals actually take. So I'm not sure if I wanted to go like that and turn them upside down, but I did rinse the jars off from any type of stickiness with some hot water. So I'm not really sure because I've never done this before. That still had give. That one I could tell. So yeah, I think I'm just going to leave them alone. I don't know. It's an interesting way of doing them. And then apparently you have to let them sit in order to get the flavor. So I'm just making sure the lids are really tight right now. They're still hot. Not god-awful hot, but they're pretty hot. The lids are on. The rings really tight. Let me do my last one. And there you go. There is some pickled peppers. It's an assortment of hot and sweet. Doing it by the open kettle method. So this is a whole new thing for me. I will do a follow-up video and let you know if they took. But they do look gorgeous. So there's my video today on doing some open kettling of some sweet and hot peppers. Looks nice though, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to stop monkeying with it. And I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to let them sit there and do what it is that they need to do. And I think that's it. That was the only instructions that she actually had. So, like I said, I will get back to you and let you know what I think of this idea. Hopefully, I'll find out if they take shortly, because that's a great way of keeping the crunch and preserving a lot of your peppers besides just freezing them. That's why I really wanted to take a chance and do this video. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, you live and learn. But I'm going to give this probably about 35 minutes, 40 minutes to see if these actually took. If they did not, we keep it real here on this channel. I will be putting these in the water bath canner because I'm not wasting them, because they are beautiful and that was a lot of chopping. And yeah, so I would say about 35, 45 minutes. If you do try this and you don't see that the lid took on this open kettling method, me personally, I would drop it right in a water bath canner. Water peppers, like 10 minutes. So that's my video today, but I do like the idea of this if it works out and it keeps them crunchy. And yeah, so a sweet hot pepper medley, like marinated peppers. No, it'd be like vinegar peppers. It obviously has vinegar and sugar in it. So I will get back to you all and let you know, even if I have to do a quick video, come back on and, just let you know if they took or not, or let you know on Sunday nights live. I can do that too. But that's my video today on preserving some sweet and hot peppers as a pepper medley. You know, I like it so far, though, to be honest with you. And the brine was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So, all right, everyone, like, subscribe, share. And what do you think of this method? Leave your comments down below. Be very happy to hear if anyone's ever tried this before, but cross your fingers. Hopefully it works and these will become shelf stable. All right, everyone. I will talk to you soon. God bless.